Hello lovelies, it's Lex, and today we are doing another starter house here. So speed build for a starter house. This one ends up being a 3-bedroom brick house with a pool. So, you know, that's always awesome. You have enough money left over to make a pool. Just kind of doing our layout here. I don't necessarily always really overthink where I'm going to be putting things whenever I'm doing the kind of frame of the house, but I kind of want to have a general idea. So I figured that to the left there's going to be the kitchen area, kind of dining room area, and then to the right is going to be the living room, and then I have a small hallway. That's that really small square in the center is going to be a hallway. The master bedroom's off to the right. To the left there's 2 kids bedrooms, or if you got this you can always turn it into whatever other rooms you want, or knock walls out, or do whatever floats your boat personally. But I decided I was going to do 2 kids bedrooms. Just kind of putting in some windows in the front here. I love those windows I used in the front. I don't know why, I just I always use those in starter houses because I think they look so nice and they're a cheaper price, so you're not spending tons and tons and tons of money on windows, because it is hard to stay in budget with these. This one does end up being over $20,000, but since it's a 3-bedroom and I made 2 of the bedrooms kids bedrooms, if you were starting this out with a family that already had 2 kids that you made in Create a Sim, you would be starting with more than 20,000 simoleons, so should be fine. Just a little front porch there for our stairs. I was going to make it a little bit larger, but then ended up not and just kind of left it how it was. I always have trouble with roofs. I never know how to make them. I should really look up a tutorial on the best way to design roofs. I don't know. I'm just never super pleased with how mine come out, but this one's not too bad. If we had a little bit of extra cash, I would have definitely added some roof, I want to call them dormers, but just empty boxes up in the roof that I would put windows in the front so that it just looked, a little bit more complete. Maybe there was an attic or whatever, but I ended up just going with a solid red brick for this. A lot of, starter homes around where I live are either just plain siding, or they're either a red brick house or a yellow brick house. They're always just a simple, not a lot of fancy going on outside, just kind of look here. So I do end up putting another little porch on the back where that extra back door is at some point. But here's our all hardwood floors, because I just don't like the carpet. I don't know what it is, I just don't like it. All of the wall color in this house is the same, except for that one back wall in the kitchen and the wall in the bathroom. I tend to keep stuff really neutral when I'm doing these starter houses, so that it's really easy for people to come in if they download it and change it to however they want, and it's not going to mess up necessarily the furniture or anything if you wanted to keep that and you just wanted to change the wall color. Kitchen, super basic, fridge, stove, sink, that's pretty much it. Later on we had a little extra money, so I do go back in and add some cabinets to that. But since it's a 3-bedroom, I was figuring 2 parents, 2 kids, we'll do a 4-person dining room area. And I always end up putting my dining room tables off on an angle like that. Computer, TV, we do get a bookshelf too. There's a lot of stuff that ends up in this house for it being a starter house. There's a decent amount of junk, skill building stuff for your Sims to be able to play with. Master bedroom, again, very simple, very plain, just the bed, dresser. I know that that's one of the kids' dressers, but it's really cheap, and I don't think it necessarily looks like a children's dresser. I did do one of the rooms, I guess, more boy suited with an orange and blue dinosaur theme, and then the other is a little more girly, I suppose, with purple, and that one has an art table. So the girls' room has the art table, the boys' room has the toy box. I mean, obviously the kids can do, whatever they want, but it's kind of color coded, but again, it's very easy to change. So here we're just going to go in, and I'm going to put that other little back porch on the back there, and we had enough money for a grill. So fantastic. It's always nice when you have enough extra money left over to do a grill here. But I'm going to check the price here in just a second, and we have a pretty decent amount of cash left still. So going to put in a mailbox, little walkway in the front, a couple of plants, nothing too crazy, just some flowers and some little bushes and things. I do believe I get a tree in there as well, so there's a cute little tree. And then we did have extra money. So here's those cabinets I was talking about. Those always just, I think, make a room look much more finished in a kitchen. And we even had enough money left over for a little plant, and we get an art easel in there as well. So I'm telling you, there's tons and tons and tons of skill building stuff in here for a starter house. like stuff for the kids, stuff for mom and dad, stuff for just mom, stuff for whoever. But we still had extra money. So here comes a pool. Pools in starter houses, when they're this large, I couldn't believe we had enough money left over for a pool. But have a wonderful day, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again.